Theoretically.
Oh.
I didn't get the notification. Oh, there we go.
There it is. Hi, everybody. We're all in the same room, and it's weird.
Yeah.
It is a little.
Chat only. There we go. Got it. Hey, yeah. So
Yeah,
we're recording out of my mom's house.
Nice.
I'm up here. That's always fun. Hopefully it sounds okay. How you guys been?
Been all right.
It's warm today.
I love it.
So
Yeah,
I
absolutely love
hate
it.
it. I hate it.
Yeah.
And we were just talking. You wish it was fall.
I love fall weathers. Like,
Yeah.
give me like 18 degrees Celsius.
Yeah,
That's perfect.
You should be in the Bay Area then, because it's like always 18.
Like I went to San Jose though, and San Jose was awful when I was there. But it was like August when I went.
Yeah, it gets hotter near like the end of summer in the Bay Area. I think like October is technically our hottest. I was told.
October?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, I went to the Stampede Parade this morning.
Okay. Yeah.
Just for a little bit to see train down. There was a dude riding a bull, which was pretty cool.
Of course there was.
Just like casually.
Sure.
Just walking around, riding.
Well, yeah, like in the parade. It was part of the parade. That was cool.
Yeah.
There was like a jump rope group. A bunch of kids that like do jump rope. And this one girl sat down with like her legs out, and she was like spinning the rope on the ground underneath her, and then like kind of just butt jumping over it. She did it like 50 times.
That's cool.
It was
that's cool.
That was definitely a highlight. That was definitely cool.
Practice her butt jump.
I hate the Stampede. It's the reason I'm so late.
I had a feeling. I'm like, why is
It's
taking
a
so
mess.
Yeah, I had to. I went from the Stampede Parade to Chinook Mall, and taking the C train was so slow and packed.
Oh yeah.
And hot. Yeah, it's like 31 right now. Oh, I love it.
Hate it. Absolutely hate it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan either, but yeah, I don't know. We need more rain here. That's what we need.
Well, thunderstorms for Monday, I think.
Thank God.
Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, that'll cool it down nice.
I don't know. I think because the weekend's a little cooler. It's
Yeah.
like 24 degrees tomorrow and Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
And then Monday is like 29, but then the thunderstorms are in the afternoon, evening. So
I understand back in the Bay Area, because I was complaining it was actually supposed to be hot this week, and then when I came here it was like rainy on the weekend.
Yeah.
I was like, crap, I left all my good weather. But I guess there's a huge fire down there.
yeah.
And
Oh man.
like I know my team's practice got canceled because like the outside looked
Because
orange.
they don't want to
See,
be
I'm-
burned.
Yeah. One guy put a picture from San Francisco and the sky was yellow.
Oh man.
Yep.
That's scary.
Pretty gross.
Video games.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the date? I usually check the bottom of my
That's
computer.
fair. It's June 6th.
June 6th.
July 6th.
July
Oh,
6th.
I even looked and
July.
got it wrong.
Yep.
Nice.
July 6th. Top down perspective. I'm Sean Booker.
I'm John.
And I'm Paul.
John, what have you been playing?
Nothing actually.
Me too.
I have to even remember, honestly.
No, that's not true. You were playing Metal Wolf Chaos because I
Oh
came
yeah,
in
I was playing America. There we go.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
for 4th of July.
Yeah, for the 4th of July we finished Metal Wolf Chaos, and holy shit, that game is amazing. The cutscenes are amazing. Could do without some of the difficulty tweaking on that. Some of those fights are not fair.
And when I joined, you were grinding.
Was I? Oh wait, did you join at the very end then?
I must have. It was later at night.
What was I doing? Was I just shooting?
You
at
were
missiles?
shooting a
So I was shooting at a bunch of banks of missiles because I was trying to unlock a gun that shoots sharks.
Yeah.
And we were
Did you?
400
Eventually?
off. We were 400 off, so I didn't bother doing it on stream.
No, I thought you only needed 200 more.
Something like that, but you had to do it on different stages.
Oh.
So the way it works is it takes your top total for each stage, adds them together, and if it's
Yeah.
over the marker, they unlock the gun.
Okay.
So the only things we unlocked a shotgun that shot confetti.
Yeah.
It
You were using that.
That sounds like a joke gun. That
It
do
did
damage.
decent damage.
Okay.
Actually, they all did damage, which surprised
That's
me.
the one you were using when I jumped in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shotgun. We had a flamethrower that actually just shot bubbles and was shaped like an elephant.
Okay.
And we had a sniper rifle that shot baseballs, and whenever we fired, the president yelled "strike" every time.
Okay.
I wish we'd unlocked the shark gun or the other ones.
Yeah.
There's some amazing ones. There's literally a football launcher, American football launcher.
That's pretty good. Yeah. On brand.
Yeah. No, that game is fun, but there are some bosses that are just not balanced well. The final boss in particular, like one missile barrage would take away like a third to a half of our health.
Mm-hmm.
And he could pin us in a corner and destroy us. And there's no checkpoints. It's straight up. If you die, you do the entire stage over. And the final boss stage was like an auto scroller, and then the boss. So, and the boss has 2 forms, so it just took a while.
Yeah.
But it wasn't as bad as when we were in New York and we had to destroy this giant spider mech that was running around. But before you could damage him, you had to destroy all these like
parts
power.
Off of it?
We had to destroy all these old power generators that were around the town. And that was when I was introduced to mines, because there hadn't been any up to that point in the game that I'd seen. And then you stepped on them, they just ate through your health. Certain things just destroyed your health or killed you instantly, and it sucked. We also managed to, on one of the stages, just clip through the ground and die. We were running around stomping enemies to unlock one of the guns, and then suddenly we just went through the ground. And you see like the president just kind of pan off screen.
Oh, God.
But no, that game rules, and I'm excited when that comes out.
Yeah, when does that remake come out?
It does not have a date yet.
Okay.
It's fall, if I had to guess.
Of this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is this year. That's the only thing.
Okay.
Oh, it is this year? Okay.
Yeah, that's the closest thing that's to a date, is 2018. Otherwise, I don't even remember what I streamed Monday. Oh, I did Cookie, so yeah, it's not that big a deal. Yeah, that's pretty much all I played.
Okay, alright.
I don't remember the games I play on Cookie, that's why I don't.
Yeah.
Alright. Paul, you didn't play anything, you said?
Yeah, I haven't really played it. I've been... Oh, okay. I played Pokemon Quest on the phone.
Okay, alright.
I played it.
Yeah.
And that I ran it.
You watched some Pokemon Quest?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yep. It's fine.
Yeah.
Did you put any money into it?
No.
Yeah, don't do
There's
that.
no way.
Don't do that.
There's
You want the pro tip, though.
Yeah,
You
leave your phone on.
leave your phone on.
Yeah.
So you get the 50 tickets every day.
Yeah.
You want to get the Mewtwo arch as the decoration because that gives you 6 battery things instead of 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
That's actually good to know, I guess.
If you're going to use your tickets for anything, save up. But you have to save up 700.
Oh.
It is a free-to-play game.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, no. I've been kind of busy and sick a little bit.
Okay.
So after work, I've just been passing out from migraines and stuff. But yeah, not much for me. You've been off this week, so what have you been
I've been playing some stuff. I haven't been playing a ton because I've been super busy with seeing the family and whatnot.
Yeah.
Let's see. On the way up here, been playing some more Mario Tennis.
Okay.
And I think I'm at the point where I can't play with this cast. Like I need to be faster.
Yeah.
As Mario.
Yeah.
So I kind of just paused there. I did play a bunch of local doubles with a friend, which was super fun. Unfortunately, you can't do the tournament mode co-op. It's single player only. The tournament mode online. Because I was saying like, hey, here the tournament mode's real cool. I'll get my July checklist done so I can get that character.
Yeah.
So let's play it, but it's single player for the tournament mode.
There's not even a doubles tournament?
There's no doubles tournament. You can
sucks.
play online doubles, but just random matches. You can't do the tournament, which is a bummer. So
That sucks.
I hope they add that in at some point because I would love to go
Well, they patched in a couple things, so apparently that might happen.
Do you know what they patched in?
They patched in an actual proper ranking mode, so
Okay.
in ranking score points, so you don't just accrue points and just get paired up with people that are higher up on the list.
Right.
Because a lot of people were complaining about they would play the game and then they get matched with someone who's been playing for days versus their first or second match.
Right, because I think the way the tournament did work was it was just, have you won once since you hit go on tournament? Here's someone else who has won once.
Yeah.
Have you won twice? Here's someone else who has won twice. It was just like that. So you could get matched up with anyone. Boo is very hard to beat.
Yeah.
My friend was playing as Boo because he was like, I played Boo on the N64 one. I'm going to play Boo on this one.
Yeah.
And Boo has the curve shots, and it was just mean. I almost had to say to him, hey, don't use the curve shots because we're going to win every single time. It was almost like we got 2 free points every time he was serving it. So.
Yeah, Boo and Rosalina have the nasty curves, and apparently Bowser Jr. is tricky to deal with.
He has I think it's just his reach is super long, so he's just super defensive.
Ah, that makes sense.
But yeah, Rosalina and Boo have just the meanest curves. It's so hard.
Still enjoying it though?
Yep. I'm still having fun with it. Pretty good time. Apart from that, new thing, been playing Mario+Rabbids the Donkey Kong DLC.
How is this?
Yeah, I love it. It's great. So it's a whole side story. You don't even go into your old file. It's a different option on the main menu.
Mm-hmm.
And what's nice about that is you can't pick your old characters. They give you 3 characters to use, which is good because I feel like me personally, I would just fall back into the same 3 I always use.
Sure.
You would have been overpowered as well, so.
Well, I'm sure they could have just figured out a way, maybe just stripped me of all my stuff. Because you still play as Rabbid Peach, but she's level 1 or whatever now.
Okay.
They don't have levels, but you know what I mean. She's bare bones.
Yeah.
But I know I've just gone in the same rhythm and just kind of done the same thing. So they make you play as Rabbid Peach, Donkey Kong, and Cranky Rabbit, I think his name
Rabbid
is.
Cranky Kong. Yeah.
Rabbit, basically Rabbid Cranky Kong.
Okay.
And they're super new. In fact, Donkey Kong, he can pick almost anything up and throw it at something else, including teammates, cover items, those boxes that will do like poison damage and stuff. And he can swing around up top. So you want to get him on top, so because he can move around the upper area real fast. You want to like pick up like a poison block, throw it, or pick up an enemy, throw another one. He can also. You know how they would pop out the ears first, and you know, like, oh, here, a rabbit's coming next turn. He can yank them out of the ground before they're out, and then like throw them at someone else. He's great. He's real good.
Cool.
And then Cranky has like a shotgun, and what else can he do? He has Overwatch ability. I don't know, but it's nice being forced to play it a different way.
Yeah.
And just the whole like you're in a different universe. You're on like a tropical island fighting like a souped up Rabbid Kong who ate a super banana or something. I don't know. You're collecting bananas instead of coins. It's just real great. There's tons of banana jokes.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying that quite a bit.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like that it's 2 separate entities too, so that if in theory I picked this up and then if I picked up the original game and then this, you and I could talk about it. I wouldn't have had to play through.
Right. It actually, when you do start, it does recommend like, hey, you might want to like beat the first world, but I think it's just tutorial wise.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Because it doesn't do any tutorial.
Yeah, but like for kids and stuff that are picking this up maybe late, it's nice that like they can kind of be part of the conversation right away.
Yeah,
and stuff.
you just
I like that
for sure. Apart from that, I finally finished Assassin's Creed Origins. I'm free.
Okay.
I completed that last DLC, which I hate.
Okay.
That bad,
yeah.
Well, it's good, but there's boss fights throughout it that are just terrible, to the point where if you get hit twice by this boss, you are dead. So it literally left me, I would run to one side of the thing, shoot arrows in him.
Yeah.
And when he got near me, run to the other side of the thing, shoot arrows in him. And I got near me 4 times. I had to do that because there's 4 of those bosses. So that sucked. Everything else was awesome.
Yeah.
There's this one mission where I got a shield that if I block someone's attack, they just fall asleep. And the way the character does that, so if he'll go to attack me, I have my shield, and then as soon as he hits it, he's now standing upright because he has to go through his like falling asleep animation. And that was hilarious.
That's pretty good.
So that was great to have. It kind of sucks that I got it so late in the game.
Yeah.
But that was a very fun shield to get. But other than that, yeah, those bosses completely sucked. But the rest of the DLC is great, so I don't even know, man.
But you're free.
I'm free now. I have deleted it from my hard drive. That's like 80 gigs I've gotten back. Yeah, so that's nice.
Nice.
Apart from that, started up Shadow Complex Remastered.
Yeah.
You just watched me play a little bit of it. Shadow Complex is real good.
Still as good as you remember?
I love that game so much. So much. And they added new achievements and stuff to it. It's got the full 1,000, I believe, and so there's more than the last time.
Cool.
Yeah, that's just such a solid game. I love how
it's still fun.
It handles great. Like the progression system's awesome. There's so many like upgrades and collectibles. That's such a great Metroidvania.
Yeah,
and I love how you have to use the flashlight to determine where secrets are. Like if you shine it on a door, if the door turns green, you know, I can use grenades on that. So you have to kind of find where the broken walls and everything are using the flashlight. I think that's just a good way of doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's real cool.
Yeah, so that's on Game Pass, which is why I have that now. So if
Yeah.
you have Game Pass, pick it up because that is such a good game. But can't wait for Vermintide. That's next week on Game Pass.
Nice.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna play that for sure.
It's a 50% more XP weekend with some new stuff added this weekend too. So
Okay.
I'm gonna be jumping in
I won't
front
have
of
that.
this week. I mean, I don't care.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
gonna
You're
play
just
it.
telling him?
Because that comes out.
I'm just telling you how excited I am.
Right. Yeah. Well, I don't get it for 5 more days because the
Yeah.
11th that comes to Game Pass.
It's probably why they're doing that,
But,
to promote it
you
a little
should pick
bit.
it up because you have an Xbox. We should play some Vermintide.
I actually don't have Game Pass, so.
Oh, never mind then. You should get Game Pass. Game Pass is so awesome.
How much is it?
$12.
Is it
A
12?
month?
It's 10 in Canada a
Yeah.
month, yeah. But during E3, they had it for like half price.
Oh, I didn't get that.
I didn't hear about that. I
Oh
probably
yeah, it
done
was because I think it's like it's 60. I don't know what it is a year, but they had 6 months of it for like $30, which ended up being a great deal.
Yeah.
Maybe it was
That's
just a
good.
States thing. That
Probably.
might have been the case.
Yeah.
But
It's still a great deal.
Still a good deal for the number
Yeah,
of games you
totally.
get. Like,
Yeah.
I can't recommend Game Pass enough.
My problem is I don't exactly have a shortage of games right now that I could be
Totally.
playing, so.
Yeah, that's true. That's for sure. Shadow Complex Remastered though, real good time.
I mean, if I was going to go back to the Metroidvania right now, I'd try to actually convince myself to finish Ori.
Yeah, that's another.
Ori, yeah.
Yeah, go for definitive, see if it fixes
I
the
think
issue.
those might be like my top 2 Metroidvania games, personally.
Okay. Ori, yeah.
Ori
really
and
good.
Shadow Complex.
Shadow Complex is very good.
I want Shadow Complex 2 so much.
They'll never do it.
I know, didn't they come out like, this probably would have been like 8 years ago at this point, and say like, it's not
happening, yeah.
Because they made Infinity Blade, right?
Yeah, and then they made like 3 of them in the arcade version, and they were making hand over fist and
I
money.
think those are $1 on iOS right now, by the way.
Something like
They're
that.
on sale right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Shadow Complex, so good.
Yeah. It is really good. I replayed that remastered version about 2 years ago.
Is that when it came out 2 years ago?
Maybe?
That sounds about right.
I don't know. It was free on the Epic
remastered?
launcher.
Yeah.
Whenever the Epic launcher came out,
That would have been around the time Fortnite was coming out. So
yeah, they were
2 years ago.
like, if you download our launcher, you can have this game for free.
That
I'm
sounds
like,
familiar.
I'll take a free game, sure.
Right. But didn't it, when they launched, wasn't it like $40 or something?
Something like that.
The
Yeah.
remaster
I
one?
might have it on Steam now, so if I want to play it, I can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. It held up real
Super
good.
good. An early Nolan North joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, the voice acting is terrible though.
Yeah,
It's
totally.
so
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
so bad. It doesn't look great either.
Well,
But it's
it looks fine.
it's like a mid-generation.
It's like a game that
360
didn't really need a remaster.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't terrible looking to begin with.
I don't know. Looking at it now, I think it just looks pretty just ugly.
It's like early 3D 2.5D type stuff.
I would say
or
early
whatever.
3D.
Well, I mean, it's like
PS2.
2011, 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason it looks bad is because Metroidvanias are so stylized now.
Yeah.
Sure.
You got Ori, you got Hollow Knight, like they
Yeah,
have a
Dead
style to
Souls,
them.
Dead Cells.
And they like feel good, and
Yeah.
that's kind of dated. It's
Yeah.
dated. It's fine.
It's true.
Gameplay's still good, though.
Yeah. No, I'm
totally.
having a great time. I'll probably finish it. I'm not gonna go for all the achievements like I didn't do. I'm not gonna go for all the achievements like I did last time. Although last time I didn't go for all the achievements, but I did get to level 50. Remember grinding that like one boss over and over again on top of a lake. I don't know. Anyway.
Okay.
I think that's all I've played. Crash Bandicoot showed up at my house, I was told.
Great.
Yeah.
When?
Nice.
The day after I left.
After you left.
No, sorry, the day I left.
Yeah,
The
okay.
day after it was supposed to. So
Yeah.
it's been sitting there for me. Can't wait to play that.
They probably dropped it
Tomorrow.
off the minute your car left
Yeah.
to the airport.
Yeah, exactly. As I was leaving, I even like looked down the street just to see like,
Yeah.
is there a
Just in
FedEx
case. Maybe,
truck?
hopefully.
FedEx
Come on,
truck?
come on.
I can maybe wait another 10 minutes. Anyway, yeah, that's it. That's all I've been playing this week. So why don't we go to some news?
All right, what do we got?
Actually, real quick before that,
Yeah.
this isn't really playing, but when I checked out, have you guys ever looked at the Overwatch League app on
It has
phones?
The app? No.
It has an app. So I'm not a big esports guy. I wish I was more into Overwatch esports because
Yeah.
if there's any esport game that I'm going to follow, it's Overwatch.
Overwatch isn't fun to watch though.
I've had okay times.
Depends.
Yeah.
I don't know. The app is like so well done, and I haven't watched anything yet because I guess the next
You have a
game-
team though. San Fran has a team.
There was a yeah. So
Yeah.
So you guys should look at the app. At the top, you can choose which teams you want to like follow specifically.
It's like a soccer app or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. So
yeah.
and again, okay, I'm not a sports guy either. So for all I know,
Oh,
like this is behind the times. But yeah, there's like a plus at the top, and I just picked the San Francisco team
That's
because
cool,
like why
actually.
not?
Yeah.
But you can pick notifications specifically for which teams and games you want to see. You can
There's a
choose.
scoreboard.
You can choose if the notifications will show you the score or not as well
That's
during
really
the
cool.
matches.
Yeah.
Divisions.
Yeah, like it just seems so
That's a
well
good app.
designed. Like
Yeah,
I kind of want to watch this next game on the 11th just to see like what the app experience will be like going through it.
You should put money on it.
Probably not. Although doesn't Twitch Prime get you like 500 something?
You're right. It gives you 500 bits. There is a thing going on right now too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to put
That's
that
true.
in.
Well,
But
it's
yeah,
$5.
But,
So-
Yeah.
but as you can see, like I can choose like, oh, show me the San Francisco team, and then it'll tell me like what their team members are and shit.
Meet
Just
the
like
team.
that. Yeah. Moth. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know who any of these people are.
You should get those 500 bits and then bet it on Salty Bet.
Salty.
Yeah, just go to all the like competitive Twitch
Does
streams.
Salty Bet even let you bet
I don't.
bits? I don't think
not.
so.
Probably not.
I think that's super illegal on Twitch.
Totally.
so-
Yeah. Totally.
Right.
It's
Well, I mean,
like
Salty
illegal.
Bet is betting, but they're all fake currency, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, I guess the next game is Fusion versus Uprising. One of them's Boston. I don't know what Fusion is. And then London Spitfire versus the Gladiators. And I don't know what city that is either. Anyway, it's just a cool app.
I do wish that we had a team here, but
A Calgary one.
I mean a Canadian one.
Is there a Canadian one?
I don't think there is.
No, I don't believe so.
There's two Los Angeles ones. There's a
Great.
Seoul one.
Yeah. Okay.
There's actually not that many teams. There's 1, 2, 3.
Most of the teams I believe are based in North America, slash
There's 12.
US.
There's 12. Okay.
Yeah. There's there's San Francisco, Boston, Dallas, Florida, Houston, London, LA, another LA team, New York, Philadelphia, Seoul, and Shanghai.
Yeah, sounds alright.
So,
Yep.
again, I don't really care to follow any of these because, like I said, I'm not an esports guy. I just chose to follow the San Francisco one because, like, why not?
Yeah.
I wanted to see how the app works. But just, I thought the app was super nice. So, if anyone's into the Overwatch League, check out this app.
Being told there are a few Canadians on the teams, but there are no actual Canadian teams.
Okay. I'm trying to think of which teams they'd probably be on. I bet LA, maybe. Although New York's probably, like, the closest city.
I don't think it really matters, like, closeness. I'm sure they just got moved.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm thinking LA, just because that's like a huge hub. Someone says QXC was banned from the league. He was Canadian.
Due to lack of professional conduct.
Yeah,
I
don't know.
Oh, I did hear about this guy.
know.
Yeah.
Do you know what team that was?
No, but
that was Texas, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's a real piece of work.
Someone actually says the teams aren't based in the cities.
Well, that seems silly.
So, that,
Yeah.
like,
Great.
I mean, it's like one of them must be, right? Otherwise, why would you choose that city?
That's probably where the
Well, there
investor,
would be 2 LAs.
the investor that put up $1 million for it probably.
Are there
lives.
investors?
Probably.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think a couple of the actual NBA teams are sponsoring some of these.
Okay. Interested. You know which NBA teams?
Pistons?
So it's like, hey, we're the Pistons uprising or whatever.
Well, it's Detroit, but yeah.
The
Well, I don't
Pistons
know, I
uprising.
just picked a.
I love it.
I don't know.
I'm catching up on the news.
Anyway, it kind of just it makes me wish I was more into the esports side of it because this app seems super great for if you were.
Yeah, it's real cool. I like that app quite a bit.
Same person says they were supposed to be. He means based in the cities, but they're all out of LA. So I guess everyone's just in LA.
Well, I guess that's why there's 2 LAs.
They're just playing for Houston or London.
Yeah.
There's no way the London one is based out of LA, right? That one at least has to be over there. I'm assuming. And the 2 Asian ones.
The Asian ones I would believe.
Yeah, the Korean one is probably in Korea. I don't know about China.
The China one.
Just because of their weird internet laws in general.
They also could just transfer them like during the season to stay in LA.
That's true.
This person reiterates they all live in LA.
Okay.
I believe them. I believe that.
Maybe that's just for like because it's easier to put matches together if
Probably.
we're in the same room and stuff.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, probably.
Alright, news time?
Yeah, let's do some news.
Yeah. I'm catching up on it as we speak.
Yeah, there's not a lot of news. Let me see what I had here. Put in the doc. Okay, first one. If this will let me go to it.
AI The Somnium Files announcement trailer.
Oh, right. Okay, so the guy behind the VLR series has announced his next series.
Ah, that's why this is such a big deal. I was seeing this everywhere, but I didn't understand why it was such a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
just
saw-
watched the trailer.
I saw it first, and I didn't know the guy's name and stuff, and then I saw someone actually refer to it as, the 999 VLR Zero Time Dilemma guy.
Right.
His new thing. So now I'm immediately interested. I haven't watched the trailer. What does it look like? Is it a visual novel again?
You can't really tell. It's just very, like, teasery.
Okay.
It looks like a Persona game almost, like that, like, art style, but, like, it doesn't...
You mean anime?
There's no gameplay. Yeah, it's anime.
Okay.
It's just anime. There's
well,
no gameplay or anything.
I'm pretty sure they debuted this at
Anime Expo,
yeah,
probably.
the Crunchyroll
Yeah.
Anime. Is it Anime Expo?
Well, yeah, Crunchyroll's Expo is like right next to Anime Expo or some weird thing
Is
like
there
that.
2 expos going on right now?
Something like that, and they're like
Oh.
literally in the buildings next to each other.
That's
or was
weird.
that last year's setup? It's
I
something
don't
weird that a
know.
bunch of us were poking fun at.
I only know about the Crunchyroll one happening right now, and I keep thinking, like, why are they doing a convention in the middle of the week? Like, I see July 4th, but, like, it's on yesterday, today. Who can go to that? Like, I guess you have to take time off work. I don't know.
I mean, people do.
I guess, but I feel like every convention is usually around a weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
people
true.
gotta work. Got rent.
People
to
gotta
pay.
work, man.
Yeah.
Gotta
earn
work.
that money.
Yeah.
Anyway, I haven't watched the trailer, but I'm just excited for another thing from him. Hopefully, he gets the resources he needs to make it weird.
So this next thing you have is interesting. Re-releases and remasters are no longer eligible for Amazon Prime pre-order savings.
Right. Yeah.
So now you're really never gonna play them, because that's what you do.
That's
Sure,
20% gone
Sure.
there.
To be fair, I did just get Crash, which was a remaster. It's kind of interesting. Like, what they're gonna consider re-releases and remasters. Like, what if it's like a port, or what if it's like a full, like, would the Shadow Complex one count? I don't know. I'd assume it would count. But yeah, so that the Prime savings just got worse, unfortunately, and a lot of people, like I saw in forums, was saying it's probably because Gamer Club Unlocked from Best Buy, which is a really similar one, is gone now. So now Amazon doesn't have
there's no competition.
So now they can just make it worse. So I mean, I'm still going for it because I still use it for new games. I just pre-ordered Overcooked 2.
Just now, actually,
just
before
now,
we went live, yeah.
But I mean, I hope it gets better. Obviously, so this is a bummer. This is a huge bummer.
Yep.
Yeah, so that sucks. What else we got?
This July Twitch Prime lineup of all the free shit they're giving out.
Oh yeah, so much.
Yeah,
there are so many things. Do you have the list up? Because mine's taking a bit.
I do have.
Okay, so this month they're giving away 21 games.
Yeah,
which is huge. What are we looking at?
Cube 2, Battle Chef Brigade.
That's a big one for me. I'm stoked because I've been wanting to play that.
Yeah. Manual Samuel, Metal Slug 3, The Last Blade, Twinkle Star Sprites.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know most of these.
Goner.
These are all Neo Geo ports.
There's a lot of them, yeah. Goner, Next Up Hero, Urnug Earn Limited.
Of course.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah. Hue, Deponia Doomsday, Observer, Tacoma, Brutal Legend.
All right. Yeah.
Yep. The Red Strings Club, Tyranny, Framed Collection.
Okay. Those are good on mobile.
And then it says and more.
I can see Broken Age.
Broken Age is here as well.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
My big ones were Observer, Battleship Brigade, and I think Tacoma's a good get too. That game. So that's cool. Like, I'm excited for that. More free games. That's a lot. But I think a lot of them are timed. You have to get them like within like a 3-day window.
Yeah, I've been getting them as they come.
Yeah.
So Pillars of Eternity was July 2nd to 4th.
Yeah, I grabbed that one. I saw that one.
That's a great game. I really like that one.
Yeah, that one's already gone.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, so keep checking Twitch if you have Prime for sure.
And it's not connected to it.
Yeah.
And then this last one was just a sales update, right?
I haven't opened it.
I saw on gamesindustry.biz, apparently that Switch version of Crash Bandicoot, it was the fastest selling Switch game this year. Which I just thought that was pretty interesting.
That is interesting.
What?
This is in the UK, I should say. Sorry.
Oh.
In the UK.
That makes sense.
Switch
Switch version of Crash Bandicoot Trilogy is the fastest selling Switch game in the UK.
Wow, this year.
Wow. Which I was surprised we got a Mario Tennis. I figured we'd probably just take it.
No, I didn't think that was gonna be fast selling. No.
Yeah,
okay.
I didn't really.
Those are like they're fun and they have a core audience, but they're niche.
Okay, so you would have guessed Crash? You think? I'm just trying to think like what did I buy this year?
This year.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
What else came out that was first party Nintendo this year?
What is? Because it has to be first party Nintendo. Yeah.
Yeah, let's be real. It's the Switch.
Yeah. Nothing, right?
Nothing came out.
Sushi Striker.
Yeah.
That was technically first party, but that's not gonna be it. I guess I mean, I probably wouldn't have guessed this game.
Yeah.
Because like whatever, but
I can see people really wanting portable versions of Crash Bandicoot games. It kind of makes sense.
I mean, I picked it up, but then I only did it because I had 40% off.
Yeah. Actually, in the chat, they're saying it's the UK. We have a lot of nostalgia for PS1 stuff. There's like truth to that because all the people that I watch on Twitch that play old games from the PS1 era are all British.
Why,
even on YouTube actually. Like,
yeah, it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Why the PS1 love so much over there? Any idea?
Well, because I think they mostly missed the Nintendo era, because that was the thing over there was like the UK kind of got shafted on a lot of early Nintendo and Super Nintendo stuff.
Did they?
Yeah, so I feel like PlayStation's probably the first point where they were pretty on par with the rest of the world.
Okay.
Because I know that a lot of people that I talked to were like, yeah, I didn't really grow up with
from the UK.
Yeah, from the UK.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up with the NES or Super Nintendo. They were mostly Sega kids or they were Sony kids.
Yeah, that's true. I've heard there's a lot more Sega over there for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got for news.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna skip the story about the Guild Ward staff because we honestly don't have all the full info on it.
Oh, I didn't. I totally forgot. Honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't talk about it, but I just don't know. I didn't read it.
We'll wait for more details on that maybe next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shitty people being shitty. Just we'll wait. We'll see what happens.
So let's do some questions.
All right.
Yeah.
So we had a good chunk.
We do have a good chunk. And then I told people that I couldn't grab them from Discord while I'm here, but to send it on Twitter to us.
Oh, actually, I got a real quick news story from from Discord. I wanted to mention.
Okay.
Todd Howard came out talking about Fallout 76, saying it will not have cross-platform
Because of Sony.
Because of Sony.
Mm-hmm.
So there's just another one.
Sure.
Put it on, add it to the list. Good way to go, Sony. But that's good. More developers, just keep throwing Sony under the bus. This is good. We can hopefully get our cross-platform.
Yeah.
Part of me wants to go back and play some Overwatch, but I played that all on the PS4, so now I'm just like, crap. I bet that's gonna like come out on the Switch, and it's gonna have cross-platform, and I'm gonna be in the boat that all the Fortnite kids were on the PlayStation side.
There you go.
So I'm just worried. I'm so worried. Cause that hamster, man, he looks real fun.
He does look fun. Yeah, I want to boot that up too.
Okay, yeah, so I interrupted you. People want to send in questions. It's topdownperspective@gmail.com, at TDP Podcast on Twitter, the Facebook group, the Discord channel, John's P.O. Box.
Word.
And I can read this first one from Eduardo.
Okay.
Who says, what are some of the best racing games with boost gameplay, not counting F-Zero games? Need for Speed games or Burnout
So
games?
this is from last week when he was asking what are some good racing games. He's basically saying all the ones you said are obvious. I wanted like deeper cuts. Is basically what this question is. So you want Blur, I think is what it's called.
Blur.
Yeah.
What's that other one?
Split Second.
Split Second. That's the
That's the
one.
other one you're
That's the
thinking
one
of.
you need. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think either of those are great. They're good. Split Second is good, like the one time through after you see all the events. For people who don't know, Split Second, made by Avalanche or BlackRock, one of the Disney studios that was like closed down. It's a game where you're racing, and then when you get to certain sections of the map, if you hit like the A button, it triggers a weird explosion, like the Seattle, like the Space Needle falling down onto you and stuff. It's cool, but once you've kind of seen each event for each map, you're kind of done.
BlackRock, you got it right.
BlackRock.
Yeah. But if you haven't played it, you haven't seen them. So the first time, it's cool.
Yeah.
And you should check it out.
Yep. Blur is Mario Kart with real cars.
Wipeout. How did I not think of Wipeout?
Yeah, Wipeout. Yeah.
But that's not much of a deep cut, too. That's like the most popular Sony one.
Yeah. So with boost gameplay,
That's the problem, because then it gets like...
he doesn't want a simulator racing.
Yeah.
I feel like we didn't say much
Like
simulation racing.
Fast Racing Neo is like the closest you're going to get to F-Zero right now on the Switch. Or Fast Racing RMX, however it's called.
I guess Horizon does not have boost. It doesn't have NOS in it. So don't do that one. Although there is that free Forza Horizon Fast and Furious tie-in game.
Yeah, that's true.
That has Ludacris as a voice actor for a bit of it. So
Yeah.
maybe pick up that.
Yeah.
Also some free achievements in that. An easy good chunk of achievement. I mean, the answer is Burnout Paradise.
It is.
Like,
The
that
answer
is-
is
yeah,
Burnout.
That
It's
is
straight up Burnout.
That's the one to do.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to get a better racing game.
Yeah.
In my
Agreed.
opinion.
I'll take the next question from Tyler. He included 3 questions, one for each of us specifically.
Cool.
Okay.
So, John,
Yeah.
I know you've had issues with Bagel chewing on and eating your various cords. What's the worst thing Bagel has managed to destroy so far?
That's an easy one.
Your hopes.
I
and
mainly
dreams.
asked. I mainly asked because I have a brand new puppy, and he unfortunately chewed through my Switch AC adapter in one bite the other day.
My cat did that with mine too.
Ooh.
Or no, not the Switch, with my Wii U, because that's when I got him.
Dale
before
used
the
to chew
Switch.
3DS charger cords. Those are tiny.
So
And now they don't sell 3DS charger cords with 3DSs.
I know
So,
it's bad.
yep,
Yeah.
Not good.
Worst thing he ate through was the foot pedal to a Steel Battalion controller.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Something hard to find.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit. That's easily the worst thing he ate through.
Oh,
He's gotten better.
your headset was bad too.
The headset was really bad, so
Yeah.
considering I was live when it happened.
That was a bad one.
Did
Yeah.
you just like cut out or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. What'd you do? Did you just plug in like a mic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plugged in a mic and called the stream because
Yeah.
I couldn't hear through the headset anymore either.
Okay. That's pretty bad.
Yeah. You know when it ruins your livelihood.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I just stopped my job. I guess I can't work anymore. Thanks. Let's get the unemployment line.
Yeah.
Reason cat.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Sean. What kind of training or workouts do you do for Quidditch? My college has a team, and I played beater for it. I played beater for it for a while last semester, Ended up dropping it because I'm in pretty poor physical shape. I'd like to get back into it next semester, but need to be in better shape. Any tips?
Okay. First off, I'd say don't get discouraged about beater. Beater is the hardest position in Quidditch. I don't play it.
What is it?
So
keep in mind, I've never seen Harry Potter.
Keep in mind, I have seen Harry Potter, but did not care about
it's obviously different than the movies.
Is it?
Yeah. So
I don't know, man. I can see you flying around there.
The beaters they're kind of like the dodgeball side of the game. So they use the dodgeballs, the kickballs,
okay,
and they need to hit people. They're like the strongest defense. Against the people with the volleyball trying to score.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like super strategic. It's the hardest position on the field. I don't play beater.
Mm-hmm.
I play the positions where you score. I play the positions where you catch the snitch. I don't play beater. So don't get discouraged with beating. You gotta do it for a while. I know some people that had to do beating for years before they were gonna get it. Anyways, in terms of workouts, I mean, I just work everything out. I just weightlift.
Right,
so
just like a gym regimen.
Yeah, just go to the gym. I can't really think of like a beater or a Quidditch specific run. I guess get good at running for a while. Maybe do some sprints.
Other than arm strength for throwing.
Sure, arm strength. But even then, I think endurance would probably be the key.
Cardio.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's a general everything going to work out.
Yeah, I mean, if you're just wanting to work out, there's whenever people ask me like, how do I start working out? I always recommend the fitness subreddit, just our fitness. They got tons of like programs to follow and beginner programs, so I always say people check out like art.
I'm sure there's apps too if you wanted to go
there's
a million
apps.
things.
Yeah, starting strength is a good thing to
maybe
search.
That's why it's a problem for some people, because there's just so much now that it's like,
sure.
What should I focus on?
Yeah. So like I say check out our fitness and do a Google search for the starting strength program. Those are some great ways to start weightlifting and stuff.
Cool. And for me, where would you recommend starting the Resident Evil series? I'm 4 and 5 on Steam. Wasn't sure if this was a series you needed to play all the games in. Which is the best one?
Not really, I guess.
So the best one you don't need to play first, I would say. You can play whatever you have. If you have somebody... Okay, if you...
But they're going to pick one up.
So
you
should not play 5 or 6 at all.
Okay.
Unless you have somebody to play with.
Oh, okay.
You shouldn't do those solo. If you're playing solo...
Five you can get away with solo, but it shouldn't be the first one you play, I think.
It's still frustrating, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe I got used to it. But it's
you
way
got
better in
used
co-op.
to
You're
it.
right, it's way better in co-op.
You got used to it, for sure. Yeah. You should play Resident Evil 1 in some form, either the old one or HD remaster or whatever. And 2 at some point, if you can.
So you're saying start at 1?
You should start at 1.
Start a remastered one,
Yeah.
Remastered.
Remastered one.
Okay.
Or if you have the GameCube,
it's
like
way
whatever
more
you have.
approachable.
Whatever you have
remastered
access
or
to.
It's not
GameCube.
7, the latest? I guess the highest number.
You could start with it, but like it's so different that it doesn't even feel like a Resident Evil game.
Okay.
Really.
Okay.
For a long time. You should start at 1. You should do 2. You should do 4 at some point, and then 7. Those are the.
Oh yeah, 4. I feel like most people would say just play 4. Not like the
4 is
fan
pretty
favorites.
approachable, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's so different that if you play it and like it, you might not like 1, 2, and 3 as a result.
Yeah.
But if you could only, if you were trying to win someone over Resident Evil, you could only pick one game to show them.
If they don't like 1, then my opinion.
Well, they haven't played any.
No, if 1.
You would.
And if they don't like 1, then
4.
I have nothing more to talk.
I don't know, man.
about.
I feel like 4 is also. I'd be like, if you don't like 1, try 4, and if you don't like 4, then you will not like the series.
Yeah.
There's really only 2 types of gameplay: 1 and 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. That was the poll question, which means from Matthew, we got, hey TDP, I was looking at my trophy list on PSN and found myself disappointed how the trophies you get for completing the games have fairly low achievement rates. Among the rates I recently completed, Nier Automata had a 26.6% achievement rate, Horizon Zero Dawn 36%, and Final Fantasy 15 had a 39.4% completion rate. I also noticed that the DLC trophies in Final Fantasy 15 and Horizon have an average achievement rate of less than 2% each, meaning that there is very little retention in those games. Finally, there's a trophy in Sly Cooper 1, which you get for literally starting up the game and getting past the opening credits, which has an achievement rate of 99.7%, which means 0.3% of everyone who has ever installed it never even turned on the game. Are there any trophies or achievements that make you feel disappointed or surprised at the percent of people who have them? I can explain that Sly Cooper 1 immediately. They just went to play Sly Cooper 2 or 3. They just didn't play Sly 1. Some people don't like Sly 1.
Sure.
As for the other ones, that's always been the case for DLC. The DLC achievement rate is never going to be even remotely close to the video game, because by the time the DLC actually comes out, most people have traded in the games to get other games and just don't own them anymore, or they never cared in the first place.
Right.
Sure.
Looking at these completion ones, though, I feel like most people don't finish games.
Also that.
And then if for these ones specifically, I would say most games that have multiplayer, a lot of people just play the multiplayer.
Yep.
These ones that don't have multiplayer, so that's not a great excuse.
Yeah.
But I would say most people do not finish games.
Nier's a weird one because Nier has multiple endings.
But
too.
a lot of people think after they gotten the first ending, it's like, oh, I guess I stop now.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people complain like, oh, I thought this game was supposed to be good, despite the fact that the game itself warns you like, hey, there's more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to tell if the achievement he's talking about was like finishing at one time or if it was finishing.
He's talking about like overall the achievement. Like people finished like 26.6% of the.
No, because trophies will tell you and achievements now will tell you which percentage of players got this achievement.
Yeah.
That's what he's referring to.
Yeah, but like he's probably averaging out the entire game as a result.
No, I don't think he's saying they got 26% of the achievements. I think they're saying 26% of players
got this
achievement. They did this. I'm pretty
sure. So
they
didn't even beat it the first time.
Oh yeah, he's saying the completing the game achievement. So specifically the end game achievement.
Yeah, exactly. So for Nier specifically, I'm wondering if this achievement he's talking about is for finishing it one time, or if it's the one for finishing all of them.
That's what I'm wondering too.
But for the other ones, it would clearly be for finishing it the one time, because they only have the one place.
So the trophies are achievements that make you feel disappointed or surprised with the percent of people that have them. The ones that are like, look up Juliet's skirt while she's going up a ladder, those are always a little higher than I would like.
Yeah.
There's a fun sidebar about that specifically. So I had completely forgotten about this, but do you remember how the Xbox tracks things other than achievements for games? The developers can put in like other things that'll track. Like
Yeah,
just like little
how many things you've killed or whatever.
Stuff like that. Yeah, just like bonus ones. For Nier, there is like how long or much of the game you've played without a skirt on.
Yes, that's true.
That was one of my friend.
Yeah,
just got it and told me about that. Yeah. So anyway, the developers wanted that. Anyway, that funny sidebar. Okay, what was the final question though? Are there any trophies or achievements that make you feel disappointed?
Yeah.
Yeah, yours is a good one. Yeah, the upskirt ones.
Those are funny though.
Not really. Most of the time it's like, yeah, I could see this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's usually like, I just did a bunch of DLC for Assassin's Creed. Like, no one had any of those.
Yeah.
Those were all rare achievements.
I think I have the inverse. Stanley Parable, the achievement that you're literally not supposed to be able to get. People hacked it and got it, which completely defeated the purpose of it.
Sure.
Totally.
Was that like the hitting the button one?
No, that's the one where they're like, you can't. I think the achievement is actually called "You Can't Get This Achievement" or something like that.
Great.
All right. Yep. Yeah, that's super lame when you do that.
Yeah, totally.
Then again, I opened the console on Fallout 3 for the PC and got all of those achievements. Okay, who am I to talk?
True.
VGC Kenny writes, "What is with Sean's weirdly intense dislike of Sonic? Did Sonic kill his dog or something?" And then there's other questions after that.
Yeah.
I think Sonic is just bad.
Okay.
They're just bad games. There's very few good ones, and when I liked Sonic, I was young, so I didn't know any better. It did not kill my dog. I just don't think that gameplay is very good. The platforming has always sucked. Going fast is the best part. Then you hit a wall and you lose all that momentum, and then you need to try and get it up again. It's just a weird game that almost seems to like contradict itself.
Yeah. Like
it's all about momentum, but there's secrets. If you want to like get everything in a level, you can't go fast, but you're designed to go fast. So jumping on platforms is difficult and annoying. I don't think they're very good games. The music's good.
Yeah.
I can give it that.
All right, that's fair.
Sure.
Serious question. I feel as if the sentiment of my question about old games last week was missed, so I will reword it. So, if Super Mario Bros. 1 or any other old game is still a good game, will it ever stop being a good game due to time and future games?
Yeah,
that's subjective.
Yeah, I was thinking about this a little bit more, and I'm trying to remember what game it was that I was thinking of, where it retroactively made the original worse because it was Metroid 1, because I was talking with Nathan about Metroid. It's a long story. He's playing Metroid 1, and I was saying that game's terrible.
Yeah.
But then I love Super Metroid. So, if Super Metroid never came out, I would probably like Metroid because there's not a better thing. That vision that they wanted wasn't more realized yet, right?
Yeah.
So I think maybe retroactively, yes, there is a chance where it's like, this is where they actually got it right, and that makes that version bad by comparison. That's the bad version of that. So
I guess
yes.
So you're putting you're changing it by saying by comparison. Let's say
yes.
Just for argument's sake, Metroid 1 is an 8.
The thing is I never liked Metroid 1 at all.
Okay, well let's just say
yeah.
you liked Metroid 1. It was an 8. I'm not saying out of 10. That's just to kind of make a metaphor here.
Okay.
Let's say it was an 8,
okay.
and then Super Metroid was a 12.
Sure.
Does that make
I hate this scale.
Does that make Metroid 1 now a 6, or is it just it makes Super Metroid higher than
newer games can totally make it so that the older games are harder to play. Like Mario 3 to Mario 1 is that feel for me as it is, and then let alone any other Mario game past that.
Yeah.
And then again, it's also like subjective. Like let's take someone who's only played like 3D platformers games and just make them play the original Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
They're gonna think it's awful.
Sure.
We might think it's good because we grew up with it and it's a good game based on the era. But to that person, it could be one of the worst games I've ever played.
So looking at it through a more optimistic way, I never liked Metroid 1, but I like Super Metroid. So it got better, but I would still say Metroid 1 was a bad game, so it was never good.
Right. So you're saying it didn't make Metroid 1 worse, it just makes Super Metroid better.
Good. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that's where I would land because I don't think it makes the ones worse than they used to be.
Because I still played Mario 1 maybe once a year randomly, like because it's on stuff I own.
And Nintendo has to try and sell it to you again on something.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah.
And it's fine every time I play it, but I wouldn't prefer it over another one.
Right. I think that's key because we also did even say like if we were going to recommend a Mario game, we're not going to pick Mario 1.
Probably.
We're probably going to pick World or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Because those are just better games.
Yeah.
At the same time, I don't think anyone of us would say Mario 1 is bad because there's a better one, right? That's how I feel about it.
Yeah. No. Yeah, that's true. So I'm going to stick by it doesn't make a game bad.
Yeah, I don't think it.
Yeah,
I don't think
a good game's always good, but there's better. I mean, hopefully the industry pushes that to better every time.
It won't make a game bad. It will definitely color your perception of it.
Yes, that's
I
definitely.
can see that.
Yeah,
True. Yep. But there is definitely an argument for like the mechanics. If you get used to better mechanics, going back, like
argument of Super Metroid versus Metroid 1. I hate not having a map.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or I think of like when I go back to shooters that don't have like left trigger to aim down the sights and stuff, or like zoom in is like not left trigger. It's
left trigger's like grenade or something.
Yeah, it's like just, I guess Halo, right?
Yeah.
But even they changed a few iterations ago. But yeah, even that's like no, this just is not how we play games now. This is not right.
Yeah, but then that's us changing. That's not the game's changing.
Sure.
So the good game was always good. It's just that we like it this way, so we no longer like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a weird, convoluted mess.
All right, next one comes to us from the biggest boy who says, what is the objectively correct way to eat a black and white cookie? With your mouth, you fucking psycho.
Yeah, really. Like,
there was like a big discussion on this. Is this like the new meme? Like, is a hot dog a sandwich? Is this a new one?
I guess, but this is an old meme because like Oreo, that was literally the marketing campaign.
This isn't Oreo. This is a black and white cookie. It's a Seinfeld cookie.
People were saying Oreo, then someone linked to Seinfeld.
No, it's a
video,
Seinfeld cookie.
And I didn't watch it.
So what it is, it's like almost like a cakey cookie that's like about that thick with half white and half black frosting.
Oh, I think I know what
frosting
they're talking
on the
about.
cookie?
I think I've seen this
or
actual
like
cookie.
I don't know if it's frosting or what it is, but
is it
yeah,
just chocolate? Like they dipped a cookie in chocolate?
No,
maybe I should just watch this.
I stand by my stance with your mouth, you fucking psycho.
Yeah.
Sure. I think we can all agree at the end of the day you're putting it in your mouth.
The question is, do you eat the white part or the black part first?
I don't even know what these two parts are. I guess I need to watch the Seinfeld video.
I mean, no, just look up a picture. You'll see right away what a black and white cookie looks like. It's a little cakey cookie. That's a black and white. Okay. Yeah, exactly.
Black and white, two races of flavor living side by side in harmony.
Just throw it's tiny ass cookie. Just throw it in your fucking mouth.
Okay, I think
stop being weird
I
about
think
this.
it's which side do you bite in the middle or do you bite one side first?
Middle.
Middle.
Because I'm not a racist.
It's a good reason. There you go. Yeah.
Because I respect both races equally by eating them.
Well, here are the frostings even different flavors, or does this literally not matter? If it literally does not matter, who the fuck cares?
Okay, I mean, I'm sure in an ideal world, one of them is vanilla and one is chocolate, right?
Yeah,
but
I think so. Yeah.
I bet there's like cheap versions out there where they're just both sugar.
Yeah,
like it's
and
where
it does not
it's
matter.
like
Just
all
pop it
M&Ms
in your
taste the
mouth.
same. They all just taste like chocolate.
Yeah. This is apparently a New York thing, by the way. I was reading up a little bit. Actually, when I saw this question, I read up a little bit about it. Apparently, these were made just because, like, they keep better in, like, the humid climate, so they have better shelf life.
Wait, why were you like, that makes perfect sense. What does that
Because
mean?
nobody's heard of it here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Other side of the country. Okay,
Yeah.
I got it. I thought you were just like,
of course, it was New York all
everything
along.
connected. I had all the clues.
It's a regional thing, apparently. Yeah.
I think I would bite the chocolate side first.
Okay. I'm glad we answered the question. That's all. That's all I care about.
God. All right.
The Bakesler wrote and said, "So I'm planning on getting a new laptop. Can run new and old games smoothly. If there's one genre I notice is more successful on PCs compared to consoles, it's real-time strategy games. Well, it's
You're
arguable.
not playing Halo Wars.
It's
so
arguable.
why am I even having
Also,
this conversation?
StarCraft 64 is the best version of StarCraft.
Shut up.
It's really good. It's real good. While I can easily adapt to most genres, I've shied away from nearly every RTS game I've seen. The only exception I can think of that I've played is Plants vs. Zombies, if that counts, which it doesn't. My question, what are some RTS games on PC that are good for newcomers to the genre like me? The reason it doesn't is because it's not an RTS game, that's a tower defense game.
It is, yeah.
Um,
Which, I don't know, there's similarities between the genres, but it is a different genre. Yeah.
So, RTS games, you should just like download and play StarCraft 2 because it's free. That first thing.
Okay, right. Yeah, I agree. That's probably a good one.
Yeah. And then because it's not hard to get into StarCraft, it is if you want to be competitive at all, which you shouldn't worry about. Get that story. If you have a buddy, you can play Commander mode for a few like dual co-op things.
Okay.
Kind of fun. Otherwise, somebody else suggested They Are Billions, which I haven't tried yet, but I heard that's real good.
Maybe try some of the Command and Conquers as well.
Command and Conquer, yeah. If you could actually go on GOG, just look up like RTS. Find what's
that
cheap.
mobile one coming out that's kind of RTS like.
That's more of a MOBA.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
know.
definitely not like most RTSs.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of Age of Empires Online. I don't know if that's still if they're still
I
supporting.
mean, there's Age of Empires 2 got an HD re-release.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I think online wasn't that a free to play one?
Because you need the MSN Gaming Zone to do it.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
yeah,
that
yeah,
was-
yeah.
I played a weird amount of that in college. But
I remember playing like Jedi Knight on MSN Gaming Zone and Descent.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah. Also, while on the topic of strategy, what are some good turn-based tactics games that are good for tactics newcomers like me?
Here we go.
He says in the chat, I have no interest in being competitive.
Yeah, you should still just try StarCraft 2 because in terms of RTS, that's like the modern good one.
Yeah.
So-
And honestly, both of them, even the original.
Yeah, you can
The original's also a bit rougher around the edges.
get Brood War.
Yes, get Brood War.
specifically.
Get Brood War.
But they also just like HD updated.
You're right, they did.
So
and
like
it's
now
totally
is probably
fun.
a great time to play
There's
the
people
first
playing it.
StarCraft.
Yeah. Also, you can play those custom maps. Those are super fun. Yeah.
Okay,
StarCraft.
so tactics. I mean Fire Emblem,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Banner Saga, I've heard it's pretty good.
I hear Banner Saga is real good.
And there's like 3 of those now.
This is kind of a different tactic style compared to like Fire Emblem, but Into the Breach is awesome.
Yes.
That is a super good one.
That's a puzzly game,
But
but you should try that.
it's a little more puzzly than
Yeah.
a lot of tactics games. I would probably just recommend like whatever the latest Fire Emblem is for sure. What else? I guess there's that Fire Emblem on mobile, but I'm not a huge fan of it. Heroes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that one a lot.
It's
Yeah.
got a following.
Yeah, I just think the other Fire Emblems are so much better.
Well,
I
they're
mean, of course,
full-fledged
yeah.
games.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think of any other. Into the Breach, I would really recommend.
Yeah. And then there was a few on Twitter. That
I got the Twitter ones up there already.
Dope. Okay.
From Tebe, in your opinions, what is the hardest game you've ever played? Kaizo?
Guys. Yeah.
Oh man.
The hardest game you've ever played. Life, man.
That's deep, man. That's real deep.
Life.
I can't think. Usually, if it's super hard, I just stop, so it's not going to be.
That's
in my head.
fair too.
It's
Yeah.
not going to be in my head much, but I guess just recently, Hollow Knight was pretty hard for me.
Okay.
But I know that can't be the hardest game. You know, technically, I did play like 10 minutes of Dark Souls and said, I don't have time for this.
Okay.
Or Demon Souls, I don't remember which one it was.
Okay.
One of them.
What's that, Wings of V or whatever? That was kind
well,
of
that's something I want to be the guy.
That was kind of a pain in the ass to do. Yeah. That was fun, though. Kind of.
Kind of, in a masochistic way.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, that's a whole genre now, is masochistic games.
Yeah.
Like Meat Boy and...
I really like Celeste, like, later on, and it gets ridiculous, that game.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it the hardest game, though.
When it comes to platform, well, like the B-sides are very
well, the B's
difficult.
and C's, yeah.
When it comes to platformers, like, I have a lot more tolerance than a lot of other genres. Because, like I said, Dark Souls, I was just like, nope. But like Celeste, I was like, I am happy to just keep doing this. Meat Boy did all of it too. Not all of it, but I saw the ending. I don't know. There's a few answers.
Yeah. And the other question I have is from Hebrew Lantern. I will wait for the podcast, but I'd like to know if Paul finally got my socks from John. I actually told him as I let him into this house that I left it at the house. I had planned on bringing it. I had put it aside, and then I was running late and forgot it.
All right.
Next time.
Next time.
Next year.
Next year. Very good.
All right.
Is that it? That's all our questions?
Yep.
All right. If people want to send in questions for next week, it's topdownperspective@gmail.com, @TDP Podcast on Twitter, the Facebook group, the Discord channel, and John's P.O. Box. Well, we forgot last week, but what's our games of the week?
No Wolf Chaos.
Pokemon Quest or whatever.
Oof.
Okay.
Ugh.
It's not terrible. I've played it too many times.
You're also one-handed.
I'm also one-handed, so it's like the perfect game right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to Mario Tennis just because of like the local co-op was super great.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it would have gone to Shadow Complex, but anyway.
Cool.
Yes. All right. Last housekeeping. Right after this, we're going live with our Rage cast.
Hooray.
Yeah.
Hey, no spoilers. They need to pay money for those kind of reactions. So if you're an, I guess, $8 backer and up, you can watch that live. Otherwise, if you're an any dollar backer, that'll be up shortly after this one is up. I can't think of any other housekeeping right now.
When are we putting up the next poll? I guess it would be... Well, we know what won the next poll because that was last week.
The next poll will be in a couple weeks. The next submission thread will be in a week, I think. So
next week.
Sometime around then.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
All right. See you guys then.